Wayao Development Foundation.
Wayao Development Foundation.
Wayao Development Foundation, we are here to develop.
Rise up Yaos in Tanzania, Mozambique, Malawi, Zimbabwe, and Zambia. Our unity is power. Say.
I greet you, fellow brothers and sisters, everywhere you are in all four corners of the world. Remember, as I've been telling you about this book, African is a Hidden Treasure. This is a Wayao book, as called African is a Hidden Treasure. It's a history. When you read this book, you'll learn a lot. There are a lot of tactic and technique which can everyone apply in their life. So, dear brothers and sisters, there is a place where I'm going to share with you concerning how smart King Mdala Chimbalanga was. My dear brothers and sisters, our ancestors were much smart, as we always say. If we look here from this page here, page 35. Here in page 35, King Mdala Chimbalanga was so smart. When we find out about his doctrine, which was called Chimbalangism. This Chimbalangism, my dear brothers and sisters, it was a nice doctrine. According to the plan which the king used in this doctrine, this was a wonderful doctrine. Even as today, as a youth, we can also use these plans here of this Wayao king used in his doctrine called Chimbalangism. Let me read here from page 35, chapter 6, page 35. It says, Mdala Chimbalanga was an honest and a truthful leader like his father Sadiq Ndindi Lupeta. When he was voted to lead the Wayao people, he started to focus on his doctrine, Chimbalangism, which was to promote peace and love among the nations, to promote equality among the Bantu tribes in his future kingdom, to unite people of different tribes through his family names and surnames, to eliminate slave trade and discrimination in his future kingdom, to empower his people into business, farming, and agriculture in his kingdom, to support Bantu culture and traditions and correct some cultural rules, to cooperate with other African kingdoms. Mdala Chimbalanga Ndindi created his secret doctrine because he knew that some people who hated themselves would contribute to erase his identity in the future. My fellow brothers and sisters, you heard the objectives of this doctrine of Chimbalanga called Chimbalangism. Now, let's find out how now the king applied, how this Chimbalangism operates.
Wayao Development Foundation.
Wayao Development Foundation.
Wayao Development Foundation, we are here to develop.
Himself as a Chimbalanga did that. Same surnames and the names of his family was given to other nations because he knew after him there are people who hated themselves. According to the book, there are people who hated themselves, will plan to erase his name, will praise to erase him, will plan to forget about him. So he did this in a way to be remembered. Dear brothers and sisters, look this smart king. He gave the names and the surnames of his family to other nations to bring them to him as the ruler who was ruling the Ngoni, the Chewa, and the Yao together. What he did, he told his brother, in the Chimbalangism system, what you gonna do? Marry the niece and the sisters of this chief in Yao Kingdom. The Chewa chief that we are in together in Yao Kingdom. Marry their sisters. And wherever there was a boy coming out, himself Chimbalanga, the king, was going to give a name to any boy coming out from those relatives. He was going to give a name there. Chimbalanga, Ndindi, so on. So when you go to Malawi, maybe in Tanzania also, because later on there were some Yao who went to Tanzania. Later on there are some Yao who went to Zambia. Later on there are some people with the name of Chimbalanga who went to Zambia, and they go all over. So when you reach a person called Chimbalanga, remember where the origin of the name came from. And there's a part of the same Chimbalangism. Remember, as I said, the relatives of a king were marrying the sisters of Chewa chief, Ngoni chiefs, so on. And they were giving their names to those children, those boys. And today, you may go all entire Malawi, you're going to still find the Ndindi chief, you're going to find the Chimbalanga chief to Chewa, to Ngoni, to Tumbuka, to Sena, you know, to many, many, many tribes. You're still going to find those names there. That was the major plan of the Chimbalangism, to put all the nation together through marrying each other and giving the names of the same king that was ruling the entire kingdom, Yao Kingdom. Thank you, dear brothers and sisters. The book is here. You can order your copy if you want to learn more. You know, you see this tactic, the technique which this king did. If we need to unite Africa, why don't we follow this tactic? It's the same tactic. In the future, if we have the leaders like this one, who don't have a jealous, the leaders who are not a hater, you know, someone, instead of chasing other nation out, you put them, you tell my people marry each other. Just what you know, what you do, you give your names to the sons, and the sons coming. In a way, people may remember you. That's it. Today, if you go to some places, you will ask, you Chimbalanga, where you come from. When you question you Chimbalanga, where you come from or where you came from, if that Chimbalanga start to give you now the names of the ancestors, you will come to reach the same king. Maybe he was one of the sister of this, or maybe the uncle, maybe this and this, to reach Chimbalanga the king. Thank you, dear brothers and sisters. I love all of you. We're gonna continue with we're gonna continue again next time. May God continue being so very kind to all of us. I thank you.